In thick woods deep in the Tuscan countryside, we're searching for signs of recent arrivals.
There, you see, look.
And what's that?
Wow, that's a beaver sign.
And after a few wrong turns along the riverbank, we've found exactly what we were looking for.
So you see the beaver node all around the tree here.
Alessio Barriviera is a film producer whose work focuses on conservation, and he's in contact with what he calls beaver believers, or activists reintroducing the animals into the wild without official permission. He says they're frustrated with how society treats rivers and nature in general, and have decided to take action.
By re-adding beaver, it's a cost-effective way, in fact it's free, to try fix up some of these problems and for the better good of all people, whereas if left to the governments themselves, these things would typically happen much more slowly through a process that can take years.
By gnawing down trees and building dams, beavers create wetlands, which have been called one of the most productive ecosystems on Earth. Some of Italy's beavers reappeared by natural means, migrating into the far north of the country from Austria about 6 years ago. But when they started to pop up hundreds of miles away in central Italy, researchers realized something more covert was happening.
Beavers are widely considered as ecosystem engineers because of their great ability to modify the environments.
Emiliano Mori from Italy's National Research Council says beavers can sometimes help invasive plant species to spread, but the positives still outweigh the negatives.
Illegal reintroductions often create problems in the long term. However, the current presence of beavers, their reproductive success, it has been shown to be helpful for native biodiversity.
Beavers have been reintroduced, with or without official permission, in countries all over Europe, including the UK and Germany. Their reappearance often triggers angry reactions from farmers and fishermen who fear the animals will destroy fish populations or crops. Back in Tuscany, Alessio tells us that local fishermen smashed up a dam built by beavers on this stretch of the River Tiber. But beaver believers hope that locals will eventually learn to live alongside their new neighbours as they quietly restore biodiversity on Italy's rivers. Giles, Gibson for CGTN, Tuscany, Italy.